Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Tuesday evening auction night, which once again is taking place from our office here at Number Vale and being streamed live to you as we speak. First, would like to thank our vendors very much here this evening for trusting us with the marketing and the sale of their properties. And I would like to also take the opportunity to wish all our registered bidders online as well as on the phone the very, very best of luck in securing the property of their dreams here this evening. But just before we get on away with tonight's auction, I would just like to touch base on some of the terms and conditions under which we're conducting the sale here this evening. Now, first and foremost, if you intend to bid here tonight, you will have registered by the Realtor portal, and you've read and understood all the conditions which you're bidding under here this evening. Now, our vendors are entitled to one bid and one bid only. Should we exercise that right or privilege, I will certainly let you know in a clear and precise manner before doing so. Now, the auctioneer may also refuse any bid not to be deemed in the best interest of the vendor. And finally, if you are bidding here tonight, online or perhaps on the phone, I will be expecting you to pay the relevant deposit by the direct deposit here this evening, or drop a cheque in their office, whichever arrangement's been made. And you've also, of course, agreed for the auctioneer to sign a contract on your behalf here this evening. Now, if you experience any issues here with your internet connections, ladies and gentlemen, on our end or perhaps on your end, I'll just give you an emergency number to ring in on and make yourself known, and one of our staff will then get back to you on your own private line so you can speak to them directly. Now, that emergency number is 0264 566784. That number again, 0264 566784. Or if you happen to be overseas, and I believe one of the parties registered here tonight is, the number will be 0011 61 64 566784. I just have to think about that for a moment. So again, 0011 61 64 566784 if you're calling from overseas. There's also a number of phone bidders registered here this evening, and they'll be bidding via our staff direct. So when I call out one of our staff members' names, that will be the bidder whose behalf they're bidding on, and I will then secondly call the bidder number whose behalf they're bidding on to make sure that all this is very clear. Now, we've got a call coming in here on our office line at the moment, and Belinda is answering that. Now, look, in short, ladies and gentlemen, these are the terms and conditions under which we're conducting the auction here this evening. We have two properties here this evening for auction, and the first one up here for auction this evening is Ellesmere North, and the second property is Fong's Paddock, and Fong's Paddock, of course, as you will all be aware of, sold well prior to auction some 3 weeks ago now. So, ladies and gentlemen, first property on offer here this evening is Ellesmere North. And the contract is kindly prepared by our solicitors clearly states the address as Collins Road, Moonbar, New South Wales 2627. And in its legal description, Lot 3, 6 and 7, as well as 94, in deposited plan 1201962, as well as deposited plan 756686. There's no inclusions shown here in the contract, and also no exclusions marked in the contract. The deposit here this evening that's acceptable is ranging anywhere between 10 and 5%, and 42 to 82 days. And there's also one settlement date that's been agreed to, and I believe that's the 31st of May. Is that right, Samantha? I think it is. All other relevant documentation has been attached to your contracts well prior to this evening's sale. Any changes that have been made to the contract, they've all been sent out to you, as well as your legal representatives, prior to tonight's auction via email. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've just got a last minute inquiry here, or bidder trying to register. They've got a few problems here. So Debbie is dealing with those as we speak. But ladies and gentlemen, Ellesmere North, a tremendous property, around about 10 or so minutes, or perhaps even a bit less drive south of Ginevine, access straight via Collins Road there. Some 214.59 hectares or 530.25 acres in the old scale. Well watered by Cobbin Creek, which sort of transacts the property right through, and 7 dams, there's a billabong, several springs, as well as numerous tributaries down toward Cobbin Creek. Very well watered place indeed. Fenced into 2 very, very tidy paddocks, well fenced, I must say. There's a sheep shelter shed on the southern boundary with a good set of sheep yards. Property's lightly timbered. The northwestern end slightly heavier timber, predominantly manna gum, and a couple of black sodas down there on the creek, of course, and a few wobbles throughout. Mostly all granite country there, predominantly native pasture right throughout, with the exception of some clover and phalaris down on the alluvial flats down by the creek and in some of the select gullies there. A tremendous property indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Does not have a dwelling entitlement at this stage, and this is how it's being sold. It's certainly an outstanding grazing block, and perhaps a great starter block for someone within close reach to town. And I don't know what you thought when we inspected there, Jen, but when we went up the top in those 2 sheep camps there, and the sheep camp there, right on the boundary, where you look back toward Jimmy Doo and Emu Grounds and see Western Road, and then you turn around and you can see the lake in the distance there, and then swing right around, you look across the Monero Plains, right down toward Dalgety. You can see the Brothers way out in the distance to the east, and you can even see the wind farm if your eyesight is good enough. 360-degree views from the top there, from the sheep camp, and all that view just to 150 or 200 sheep that will be camped on that paddock of an evening right on the top there. Great spot indeed, lovely views, well-watered property as I said. Ladies and gentlemen, I could carry on about the places for a long, long time. This is enough for me. Opening offer a bid on Ellesmere North. Who's going to make a start? We'll always get a little bit of opportunity to have a little drink. We've got 1 or 2 bidders on the phone here at this stage. There's enough to sort out the little issue with registration with another party registering. So that's all sorted. So we're just looking here for an opening offer a bid. Doesn't matter where we start, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the finish line. Opening offer a bid. Several of you registered. That's okay. We'll give you a little bit of time. We're going okay on the phone there? Opening offer a bid. $1,600,000 with it. $1,600,000 on the phone, is that right? 1.6 is the offer. $1,600,000 bid now, bid away. $1,600,000 bid. Good strong bid to start with. At 1.6 bid now, opening offer at $1,600,000 bid. At 1.6 bid now. At $1,600,000 bid. Good strong bid to start. $1,600,000 bid. Opening offer on Ellesmere North. $1,600,000 only. Ladies and gentlemen, do I dare mention it? As cheap as it's ever going to be. At $1,600,000. Great opportunity. Great block of land. 2 paddocks. Reliable water. Very, very close to town. Less than 10 minutes drive. Opening offer here received, and I've taken it. It's bidder number 10, is that right? Bidder number 10, $1,600,000, thank you. At $1,600,000 bid now. At 1.6 the bid. At $1,600,000. Like to see 50 now. $1,600,000 up there on the phone now. At $1,600,000 a bid. Can't do it for you, can't do it without you. At $1,600,000 a bid now. $1.6 to bid here now. $1.6 million over the bid. How we go now on the phone? $650, thank you. $1,650,000 now. Good strong comeback. $1,650,000 a bid. At 1.650, and same courtesy, back on the phone now. At 1.65 to bid now. Just play that if you want my attention. $1,650,000 a bid. 1.650 now to bid. Back in front. At 1.650 to bid now. Bid another 6 at $1,650,000 a bid. At 1.650 to bid now. At $1,650,000 bid. 7 is it? 1.7, thank you. $1,700,000 bid now. At 1.70 bid now. At $1,700,000 bid now. At 1.7 bid in front. At $1,700,000. First, second, third, and final call. At 1.7 million only. $1,700,000 hold the bid. At
750.
750, thank you. New blood is it? Same bidder. Bidder number 6. 1,750,000, thank you. At 175 out of bid now. At $1,750,000 a bid. If you need to take smaller steps, I'll let you in now. $1,750,000 on bid. At $1,750,000 a bid now. 1,760,000, thank you. 176 out of bid now. $1,760,000 bid now. At 176 on bid. At $1,760,000 bid now. At 176 over bid now. 176 over bid. First, second, third, and final call. At 1,760.
1,825.
1,825. Thank you. That's very precise of you. $1,825,000 back in front now. $1,825,000 a bid. At $1,825,000. First, second, third, and final call. Just before we go, at $1,825,000 only. 1,825. 1,825. Right in front now. Just before we go. At $1,825,000 a bid now. 1,825, bidder number 6, right in front, 50.
Yes.
1,850, and you've got another one came through at the same time. $1,850,000 here on the phone. 1,850 is the bid on the phone, and what have you got for me? It got superseded. Bidder number 9 got superseded here very quickly. 1,850,000 out on the phone. There's 2 bids that came in simultaneously. Bidder number 9 came in at the same time as 10. The winning bid right now, 1,860,000, thank you. 1,860 on bid. 1,860 bid now. Bidder number 9, $1,860,000 is back in front here now at $1,860,000.
95.
1,895,000. Thank you very much. 1,895,000. Back with bidder number 6 at 1,895,000. First, second, third, and final call. Just before we go at $1,895,000 bid. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let it go for little one. 1,895,000 is back.
905.
1,905,000. Is that right, Samantha? 1,905,000. 1,905 to bid now. At $1,905,000 to bid now. First, second, third, and final call. I said it before. At $1,905,000 only. Are we all done? First, second, third, and final bid. Bidder number 9 in front right now. At $1,905,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing for keeps. At $1,915,000. 1,915,000. Thank you. At $1,915,000 a bid. At $1,915,000 a bid. First, second, third, and final call. At $1,915,000 only.
Yes. 920.
In 20. Little steps, that's fine, that'll do. $1,920,000 a bid now. Our phone bid has gone terribly quiet. At $1,920,000 a bid, ladies and gentlemen. $1,920,000 a bid. First, second, third, and final call. Just before we go, at $1,920,000, and do I dare say it again, as cheap as it'll ever be.
980.
$1,980,000. It's strong bid. $1,980,000. That's decisive bidding if I've ever seen it, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,980,000 the bid. Bidder number 6 back in front at $1,980,000 a bid now. $1,980,000 a bid. Let you back in for another one. Say $2 million perhaps and see what happens. Bidder number 9 at $1 million.
Yeah.
Not
85.
85. Thank you. At $1,985,000. Is that right, Samantha? $1,985,000 a bid now. At $1,900,000. There's a little bit of activity on the phones in here now too. At $1,985,000.
95.
95. $1,995,000. We're so close to $2 million. Be nice to say that, isn't it? $1,995,000 a bid now. At $1,995,000 only. First, second, third, and final call. Just before we go, at $1,995,000 only, ladies and gentlemen.
$2 million.
$2 million, thank you. At $2 million a bid now. At $2 million in front right now. At $2 million a bid. at $2 million a bid now, at $2 million a bid now, at $2 million. First, second, third and final call at $2 million. $2,060,000, is that right? At $2,060,000 a bid now. Good strong bidding here, ladies and gentlemen. At $2,060,000 a bid now. At $2,060,000 is in the lead. At $2,060,000. First, second, third and final call at $2,060,000 only. Are we all done? $2,060,000 is in front. $2,060,000 a bid now. Bid another 6 in front. At $2,060,000, fair chance. Maybe it's someone drop out on her phone. At $2,060,000, I'll just give you a chance to get them back online here. $2,065,000, thank you. $2,065,000. $2,065,000, maybe if you can convey that to your person there you're communicating with. $2,065,000 is back in front now, ladies and gentlemen. At $2,065,000 and 70. $2,070,000, thank you. $2,070,000 back in front. It's a two-horse race at this stage, isn't it, Sam? At $2,070,000 back in front now. At $2,070,000, you're allowed on the phone. At $2,070,000, shaking the head. At $2,070,000, it is a two-horse race, ladies and gentlemen. Bid another 6 in front right now. At $2,070,000 only. First time of calling. Second time of calling.
Yeah. 71.
And 71,000, thank you. $2,071,000. $2,071,000 to bid now. At $2,071,000, hold the bid now. Bid another 9 back in front now. We are playing for keeps, ladies and gentlemen. At $2,071,000 only. First. 73,500. That's fine. We'll go with that. Same courtesy back. Little ones will do it. We're not going to refuse any bid at this stage of the game. $2,073,500, ladies and gentlemen. $2,073,500. First, second, third and final call. Just before we go, at $2,073,500. Are we all done? Just before we go.
Yes, 74,500.
74,500. Little steps will do it. 274,500. 2,074,500 back in front now. 2,074,500 bid now. 2,074,500. First, second, third, and final call. Just before we go. 79,500. Thank you. Every time I get loud, it starts again. 2,079,500 bid now. At 2,079,500, Belinda has been very quiet here since the beginning. 2,079,500 bid now. Anybody on the phone there with you? No. 2,079,500 bid. First, second, third and final call at 2,080,000. Thank you. 2,080,000. I'll just get myself a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen. $2,080,000 bid. First, second, third and final call at $2,080,000 a bid. Are we all done? 87, thank you. $2,080,000. Same courtesy, but the bid another 9 back in here again. $2,087,000 a bid now. At $2,087,000 a bid, I can hear champagne corks popping as we speak. At $2,087,000 only. Are we all done, ladies and gentlemen?
88.
88, thank you. $2,088,000. $2,088 to bid now. At $2,088,000 bid now. At $2,088,092. $2,092. At $2,092, I'll go with any suggestion at this point of the game. At $2,092,000, maybe he's got a bidder on the phone there as well. At $2,092,000, are we all done, ladies and gentlemen? First, second, third, and final call at $2,093,000. 93, thank you. $2,093,000. $2,093 back in. $2,093. Is that a $5,000 bid? No. $2,093 to bid now. 97, thank you. $2,097 to bid now. At $2,097,000 to bid. At $2,097,000 only. Ladies and gentlemen, first time we're calling at $2,097,000. Second time we're calling at $2,097,000 a bid. Third and final call at $2,097,000. Are we all done? Be quick. $2,097,000. 99,500. $2,099,500. At $2,099,500 to bid now. At $2,099,500 only. First, second, third, and final call at 2,099,500 a bid now. We're selling, ladies and gentlemen, at 2,099,500.
2,102,000.
2,102,000. Now you're going with the tongue twisters tonight for me, for all well. $2,102,000 a bid now. At 2,102,000 back in front. 2,102,000 is the leading bid right now. At 2,102 to bid now. At 2,102, I'm just looking at Leslie here, looking lovely as ever. She's got a bid on the phone, but they're saying no, they're saying the wrong thing. They're saying what you tell me all the time. $2,102,000 to bid. First, second.
Yes, 103.
103. 2,103. 2,103. I might make a suggestion. You can say 50. Round it up quickly. $2,103,000 a bid. Say 50 now if you wish. 2,103 to bid now. 107. Thank you. Not quite 50 yet, but we're getting there. 2,107,000. Thank you. At $2,107,000 a bid now. Bid number 6 is back in front. At $2,107,000 only. At 2,107 a bid. First, second, third and final call. Just before we go, at $2,107,000. Hammer's getting loose. 2,107 bid and 8. 108. 2,108,000. Now we go in there, Jennifer. $2,108,000 a bid. You're sending text messages fast and furious. $2,108,000 a bid. At $2,118,000. Is that right? $2,118,000. $2,118,000 a bid now. $2,118,000 back in front with another 6. $2,118,000 a bid now. $2,118,000 a bid. Are we all done? Be quick. First, second, third and final call. We'll go around the room one more time. 19. Thank you. 2,119,000. Thank you. 2,119,000. Now's the time for a big knockout like 28. $2,128,000 a bid now. $2,128,000 a bid now, ladies and gentlemen. $2,128,000 a bid. $2,128,000. First, second, third, and final call. Just before we go, Jennifer, at $2,128,000. Are we all done? Be quick.
29.
29. Thank you. At $1,129,000. Thank you, Sam. At $2,129,000 a bid. Leave it as get there. At $2,129,000. Once again, and same courtesy, let you back in for the one if you like.
39.
39. Thank you. That's a good bold bid. $2,139,000 a bid. I wonder if there's another 1,000 going to come. At $2,139,000 a bid now. At 2,139 holds the bid now, right in front, back with bidder number 6. At $2,139,000 only. First, second, third and final call. And 40. $2,140,000. And Leslie's working on the phone here again. At $2,140,000, your bidder coming back in there, you're out. $2,149,000, thank you. $2,149,000. I did mention 50 before, didn't I? $2,149,000 bid now. At $2,149,000 is back in front now. $2,149,000. What if it's going to go to 2.2? $2,149,000 in front now. First, second, third, and final call. At $2,149,000 only. 50. $2,150,000. Thank you. We could have saved ourselves a lot of chatting here, couldn't we, Samantha? At $2,150,000 now, can I see 2.2 anywhere in the room? Maddie's communicating here furiously with someone on
175.
and 75. $2,175,000. Thank you. $2,175,000. Make it another quarter now if you like. $2,175,000. Back in the game, number 6. $2,175,000. We're all done. First, second, third, and final call. Just before we go, at $2,175,000 only. Are we all done? Giving you ample of time here. Bidder number 9, long way away. At $2,176,000. Thank you. $2,176,000. Maybe we need to bring it up to 2.2. 2,176. Thank you very much. Bidder number 9. 2,201,000. 2,201,000. We'll go with that. 2,201,000. That's bidder number 9. Bidder number 6 now, beg your pardon. 2,201,000. I'm just reading it on the screen there. At 2,201,000 bid now. At 2.201 the bid. First, second, third and final call just before we go. At $2,201,000 only. Are we all done, ladies and gentlemen? Fair warning. At $2,201,000. First time calling. Second time calling. Third and final call just before we go. 202. 2,202,000. Thank you. 2,202,000. Thank you. That was just in the nick of time. Bidder number 9. 2,202,000. $2,202,000 bidding now at $2,202,000 a bid. First, second, third, and final call.
2,237,000.
2,237,000. 2,237 is now back in front. At 2,237 holds a bid now, ladies and gentlemen. At $2,237,000 a bid. 2,237 is in front with bidder number 6 once again. First, second, third, and final call just before we go at $2,237,000 only. Are we all done, ladies and gentlemen? 2,237 holds a bid. First, second, third, and final call just before we go at $2,237,000 only. I'm just giving you ample time there once again on the internet. The internet can be a little bit slow at times. At $2,237,000 is the bid. Just making sure we haven't lost bidder number 9. Just making sure we haven't lost them here. I do bear with me, bidder number 6. I do.
38.
38, thank you. So there's a little bit of a delay on the internet here. 2,238,000 back in front now. 2,238,000. Good, strong, decisive bid again. 2,248,000, if you say. 2,248,000 is back in front now. $2,248,000 bid now. At $2,248,000 on bid. At $2,248,000 bid now. First, second, third, and final call. At $2,248,000 only with bidder number 6 in the lead once again. At $2,248,000, are we all done? Be quick. First, second, third, and final call. Are we all done? 2,248,000. 249. Thank you. 2,249,000. 2,249 back in front now. At 2,249,000 back in front with bidder number 9. First, second, 259. Thank you. At 2,259,000 holds it now. At 2,259,000 bid. At $2,259,000. And once again, we're going around the room. First, second, third, and final call at $2,259,000 only. Only are we all done? 2,259 is in front now. Giving you a little bit of time there, number 9. $2,259,000 and 60. 2,260,000. Thank you. Take a little bit of a drink of water. At $2,260,000 now. 2,285,000. Thank you. 2,285,000 bid back in front now. Bidder number 6, is that right? $2,285,000 bid. First, second, third, and final call at $2,285,000. And we're all done. Be quick. A bit of time there again. There's always a little bit of a delay with number 9. $2,285,000. We're all done. First, second, third, and final call at $2,285,000. And as I mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing for keeps at $2,285,000 only. Are we all done? Just make sure we haven't lost bidder number 9 there. Madison, can you make sure, please? At $2,285,000. Are we all done? One more time around the room. Madison is just checking, making sure we haven't lost bidder number 9 on the internet here. One of the
286.
286. She's got it online. 2,286,000. 2,086,000. Do I dare say 2.3? $2,286,000 a bid now. At $2,286,000 a bid only. First.
Yeah, 296.
296. 2,296 is that very carefully there, Samantha. $2,296,000 is being bid right now. $2,296,000. First, second, third, and final call at $2,296,000 only. Are we all done? You're all quiet there, Deadly. First time for everything. $2,296,000 bid. Are we all done? First, second, third, and final call. Going around the room one more time. Madison, can you just check with bidder number 9 again? A little bit slow on the move. $2,296,000. Are we all done? Be quick. All done. 2,296,000. Holds the bid. Are we all done?
296,500.
2,296,500. 2,296,500 in front now. 2,296,500. And if we're going to go to 2.3 next, 2,296,500. Bidder number 9 in front. 2,296,500. First, second, third, final call.
2,301,500.
2,301,500. 2,301,500 bid now. At $2,301,500 only. Are we all done? First, second, third, and final call. At $2,301,500. Are we all done? One more time around the room. Madison. At $2,301,500. First, second, third, and final call. Don't let it go for a little $1,000 bid. $2,301,500. All done. Very quiet there. 2,301,500. 2,301,500 is the winning bid. One more time just before we go. 2,301,500. First time of calling. Second time of calling. Third and final call, Samantha. Are we all done? All quiet? All done. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2,301,500. Well done. I would like to thank our underbidders for their competition. Congratulations to our highest bidders. Commiserations to our underbidders. And Jennifer, our next auction night will be on the 26th of April.
Yep.
With Baker Street in Ellesmere. And then we've got the 3rd of May thereafter.
Yeah, but we also have the, sorry, not the one.
We've got River Cady as well. So there's 2 at the end of April and then another 2 in May. So I do thank you very much for your competition, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, commiserations to our underbidders and congratulations to our highest bidders. And thank you, and we'll see you in a fortnight.